Connaway shares 5 tips for aspiring studio artists. While many people are drawn to the arts as an escape from the pressures of daily life, there's no denying that being in the art industry can be stressful and demanding. If you are an aspiring artist and want to know how to make it in the studio art world, this article by Connaway will be of great interest to you. That's why Connaway, an award-winning studio artist with years of experience under his belt, has developed 5 key tips for aspiring artists of all ages looking to make their mark on the world of art. 1. Build your portfolio by taking different kinds of portrait photos. Portrait photos that are professional and sellable fall into a few categories: headshots, shots of business professionals, lifestyle images, think models posing against brick walls or at zoos, and fine art. One way to build your portfolio is to explore each category because you'll gain exposure to different types of photography and people. For example, when Connaway took headshots at a local horse ranch, he got to spend time with experienced riders and their horses. This gave him some insight into what makes good equine photos stand out and also helped him take better portraits of people on camera. 2. Create your own style. It is so important to develop your own unique style. Your art should be an extension of yourself, and if you are trying to emulate another artist, then it takes away from who you are as an artist. Don't get me wrong, looking at other artists' work can be extremely helpful. Artists often talk about studying or paying attention to other artists they admire, but always likes to warn people against getting too caught up in that kind of comparison. Instead, watch how these artists organize their work and try to mimic their process rather than just picking apart their finished product. If your end goal is to create better artwork, make sure that you aren't spending too much time obsessing over someone else's art instead of developing your own. 3. Do what you love. It's a cliché, but it's true: do what you love and you won't work a day in your life. Why? Because passion will carry you when things get tough. It will fuel your motivation and keep you moving forward instead of bogging down. The biggest mistake people make is to not follow their passion at all. Just because something is popular or lucrative doesn't mean it is right for you. If you find yourself doing something that turns your stomach, consider changing paths. It may take some time to land on what truly inspires and drives you, but being happy and successful means following whatever makes your heart sing. 4. Keep trying something new. When first started, he tried many different genres of art and projects. It was important to him to try as many different types of styles as possible so that when something came along that really inspired him, it would be easy to just jump into it. Trying new things is what keeps you growing and improving. Don't be afraid to branch out and experiment. Have fun with it. You never know when you might find your passion. Just remember, don't give up. If a style doesn't work out, there are a lot more to choose from. And if all else fails, keep coloring. Used to color his own drawings in his sketchbook back in middle school and still does today. 5. Inspire others. If you're thinking about a career in fine art, there's no time like now to get inspired. Browse some great art on your own or join a class or community group and hone your skills. People may ask you what inspires you, and that can be a tough question. You don't want to say something unoriginal, but at the same time, it's good to let other people know how much an artist means to you. Inspiration can be found in all sorts of places, so if one source isn't working, try looking elsewhere. For example, might study watercolor paintings on Flickr or listen to how-to podcasts on YouTube. There are endless resources online.